You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 535, recorded June 2024, posted January 2026. Orc Chart.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar. I use he, him pronouns. Today we are continuing our adventure we call The Slaying Stone. Joining me are 6 players, with them 6 characters. I mean, with them? Are they inside them? I don't know. Why have I gone down this thread? Let's introduce our players, they'll introduce their characters, and then we will jump into the action, our search for the Slaying Stone. First up, it's James Thompson.
Hi, I am James Thompson. He, him. I am playing Celine Silverlight, a human paladin who has realized that she can legally marry people now and is going to be bitterly disappointed if we get to the end of the campaign. She hasn't done that.
No more illegal outlaw marriages for you.
Nope.
Also joining us, it's Aline Sims. Hi, Aline.
Hey, I play Ashrin, a Furbolg cleric, and we have some cool new stuff too. Oh, our pronouns are she, her.
Also joining us, it's Annette Wierstra.
Hello, I am playing Barbie Rebarbarbar, and I am a level 3 wood elf barbarian. I don't know that I have that much more exciting things, but I got a little stronger, so, I'm going to hit things.
Also joining us, it's Chelsea Hackman. Welcome back, Chelsea.
Hello, I use all the pronouns, but I'm playing Dax Voltus, a Dragonborn monk who uses he, him pronouns, and just discovered that he would like to follow the way of the drunken master.
Nice. Also joining us, it's Heather Berbert. Welcome back, Heather.
Hey, thanks. I play Leona Mountain Meadow. Both of us use she, her. Leona is a Lightfoot halfling druid, and we are obsessed with big things. The bigger, the better.
And last, certainly not least, well, maybe least. Nope, not least. It's Jason Snell.
Hello. How's it going?
Hi, Jason. Are you playing a character in Dungeons & Dragons, or is your character
I'm
yourself?
playing Buffy, a legally distinct character who has decided at level 3 to shed off the ill-conceived, weird alternate character class that she had. She's always been a fighter. Fighting is what she does. One girl in all the world was called to fight the forces of darkness, and that girl is Buffy, and she's going to fight them mostly with punching, but also occasionally with crossbows and her big, heavy glaive.
So it's like you've changed your major in college, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she's really embracing who she always was. Okay,
good.
Yeah.
What is D&D if not an inner journey of self-exploration and multiclassing? So, yeah. All right. So what has been happening? You have set out based on, an intercepted note, a weird briefing from an eccentric professor for the lost city of Kiristan, now known as the Goblin City of Grisbad. The rulers of Kiristan had maintained their power through a variety of arcane artifacts they know as slaying stones, powerful artifacts for which you must nearly utter the name and think of a person, and that individual will drop dead. It was thought that all of these artifacts had been used or destroyed, but apparently one remains, and our players seek to recover that artifact. And I don't know, we haven't really gotten to what the next step is. Sell it, put it in a museum, destroy it. Unclear, but they know they want it. But they also know that there is a group of orcs, a gang of orcs called the Severed Eyes, that is also searching through this goblin city, intent on finding the slaying stone, ideally before they do. Most recently, they searched a library, met a goblin or not a goblin. We can agree on a wizard, found a clue that perhaps a dragon is involved in the disappearance of the slaying stone, and most importantly, took a nice, luxuriating 8-hour rest and leveled up to level 3. And so, adventurers, I asked the question that I always ask as a dungeon master, with trepidation, with concern, with a heavy sigh: what will you do next?
Well, I think we've drawn enough attention to ourselves that we need some kind of way of moving around, because otherwise we're not going to be able to ransack all these buildings. I mean, that's Nyasa. I don't ransack buildings. We're not going to be able to explore otherwise.
Mhm.
So I think we need I hate to say this, we need a plan.
Plan? Can you
Oh, no.
sound the word out for us, James?
Yeah, what's
it sounds.
that?
It doesn't sound right when you say it.
I know, we need to think about what we're doing
Think
before
about
we
our
do
actions
it.
and the
Interesting.
consequences of them.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Consequences.
yeah, a lot happened between level 2 and level 3.
I think the alignment's going to his head.
Yeah.
If we could find a large tarp, we could all just hide under it and then just walk around the city with the tarp over our heads, and they'll never notice that we're there.
As what would they think that you are? Oh, there goes a large star.
Top monster.
Blowing
Nobody
in the
looks
wind.
under tarps. Yeah, there
Nobody
might be a tarp
looks under-
monster under there. Come on.
Hello.
What about 6 cardboard
Hello.
boxes? We could find those.
I have a new
Um,
spell called Pass Without a Trace, which
Okay.
means that I can take us cloaked in shadows. Oh, I need my glasses. Leona's very old.
It's one of the
Um,
Is that part of the spell?
Yeah. Only people with an accurate
Uh,
prescription can see you.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has dexterity, whatever. So we can move, I think. Is that right?
It gives you I believe, a very impressive bonus to stealth checks. Is what Pass Without Trace does.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't work now.
No, whenever you cast it, it would
Okay.
you would basically say, all right, we're going to go. We are going to pass without trace, and you decide who gets it. So presumably you would decide all of your friends, and unless somebody has angered you. It lasts for an hour. And
Pretty good.
Everyone who has been, enchanted by that gets a plus 10 bonus to stealth checks. So plus 10 is like a lot.
So
And-
I have that.
That uses a spell slot when you cast it. It's not a cantrip. It sounds big.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
a spell.
Okay.
It's a spell. It lasts 1 hour, which,
It lasts an hour.
that's a long time in traveling across the city time, I think.
How many spell slots do you have?
Oh, level 3. Let's see. Tony, you can probably tell me more quickly than I can.
I don't know if I have easy access to your character sheet. Probably not a lot, is my guess. So it's
Yeah.
probably a significant. It is a resource.
It would be a big deal.
It would be a big deal.
But
I
still.
have 6.
Oh, okay.
6.
So it is
Well, that's
1/6 of your significant resources.
Yeah.
It's probably worth it, but just so we know. I can disguise self as a furbolg. The issue is I can't disguise myself to look like a goblin because
Because they're
I'm
too
like
small.
yeah, I'm like 7.5 feet tall. So the shortest I can get is like 6.5 feet tall. So
So you could be like a tall hobgoblin.
a very tall hobgoblin. So
or, or an orc,
orc,
if you want.
yeah.
If you wanted.
I mean, if
Um,
we're gonna try and do this via org chart, yeah, org.
I mean, is the plan to get over to the boss's castle and try
I
to...
am not sure actually where you want to head yet. That was why I dared to ask an open-ended question. I will just remind you of some of the locations in town that you are aware of. Obviously, there's like the gates to Kirasbad, Gorazbad. I would probably not go over there. There is... you're at the library, which is kind of in the center of town. There is a temple district not too far from where you are. There's the burned down remains of a tavern. You've been there. Don't need to go back, I don't think. Unless you really want to fight those... What were they? There was rat swarms?
Rats.
Yep. Really
Yeah.
want to fight rat swarms, you could go there.
flooded
there's a-
rats.
There's an old market district kind of on the northwest corner of town. There are some stables toward the east of where you are. There's a kind of baths spa. Like you called it a spa. I never used the word spa. There's the city baths over on the far east side, and then on kind of the top northeast side there is what would have been kind of a fort / the mayor's mansion that has presumably been repurposed for goblin usage, which you have been informed. You took some kobolds captive and left them tied up in a basement, right?
Right.
Yeah, I believe they told you that Hujat lives up there and that he had a guard drake.
would be nice to get a shower. If we went to the spa.
Goblin water.
Goblin water.
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
there's also a dragon, which was mentioned, which I don't know where would fit a dragon of all these locations.
Oh, speaking of the dragon, I want to pocket the scales.
Hujat has a
Mhm.
guard drake.
Yeah, but a drake's not a dragon.
Yeah, Drake is not a dragon. So a Drake, like the Drake to dragon comparison is like, I was gonna say like a dog to a human, but I guess it's more like a dog to like a werewolf or something. You realize that you should probably think about a metaphor before you start into them. Drakes are usually pets, whereas dragons are, sentient,
Enormous.
Dragons.
wise,
Sentient.
enormous creatures. Yeah, a drake is, like
Perhaps Unforgiven.
an aggressive lizard dog, basically. But dragon-like in appearance, but not a drake. And to be clear, these scales you found were dragon scales, not.
So we have a drake
scales.
and a dragon. How exciting.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no expense was spared on this adventure.
How many scales were there?
I don't know, like a handful. Let's say 1d10 scales. Aline, there were 4 scales.
Okay, I'm pocketing the 4 scales. I don't
You
know
have 4
why,
scales.
but I'm just.
Yep. In case you need to prove to someone later that, like, you know a dragon. I know a dragon.
In case
Look,
we forget
For
it's a
me-
bronze dragon, we'll forget
Yep.
that.
Dragon scale
Yeah.
armor.
Hey,
or
dragon
something, I don't
scales.
know.
Those could come in handy. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just need to find the slaying stone and also ask the dragon what its name is, and then I think we're set.
So, do we just want to go to the mansion? Just like.
I mean, that seems... Is it too obvious?
Unless we think there are other resources hidden in other places, right? I mean, should
Well-
we check
What?
out some other things and gather what supplies we can?
We've got an hour. We could, hook past the spa and then head up to the mansion.
I'm imagining the Pass Without Trace shadows at the spa. I'm like, wow, that pool over there, it's really shadowy over there. Oh, well.
There's all the
Yeah.
splashing and...
Steam,
Not if you
Uh-oh.
pass your stealth checks. There's no splashing.
Did that shadow just cannonball?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, it's on you to be stealthy once you're passing without trays. All of that yelling Marco Polo, that's really
Doesn't work.
No.
Yeah.
That's no fun. Okay,
No.
well, boo.
Shadowy Marco Polo.
I mean, where we are, we're kind of central, and there's...
Yeah.
Was that the...
What a great location this burned out library is in.
Yeah.
So, if we if we head east, we will pass through the... Was that the market there, or what was in there?
Just east of you is the temple. There's a temple district.
So there's obviously complexity here because Hujat is the hobgoblin, but he's trumped by the orcs, and there's also
Correct.
potentially a dragon around at some place too. I feel like everything is pointing to going to Hujat because it's either that or we try to see, if the orcs are around, that's the other thing, is to see sort of what the orcs are doing, but they're looking for what we're looking for. So I don't know. I would
Yes.
probably vote to just go to Hujat's house in the.
Race
I will
the
also,
stones.
did
and deal with
somebody
it.
did somebody roll nature on knowing about dragons last time? Probably.
I don't think we
I
did.
don't think we did.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'll do that now.
Okay.
Fluffy doesn't know anything about nature.
Nothing.
Nope.
Just go outside.
Not
I've
interested.
never been outside
18.
before.
Has never touched grass one time.
What did you get, Aline?
18.
18. So you know that these are specifically the scales of a brass dragon, kind of a shiny brown kind of thing. And you know that in general, look, D&D relies on some very strict categorizations that don't actually map to the real world. But in the Dungeons and Dragons world, there's 2 types of dragons. There's your chromatic
What?
dragons.
Dragons aren't real?
Dragons are not
Is that
real.
what you're saying?
And
Oh,
also,
man!
dragon racism is also fictional.
Everyone knows that dragon taxonomy is far more complex and
Yes.
genetic than simple phylogeny.
But historically, in the records, which were not written by dragons and dragons were not participated in them, there's 2 types of dragons. Chromatic dragons, which are your dragons that have a color to them: red, green, blue, purple. No, not purple, and so on. And those dragons are known for being evil. Yes, Dungeons and Dragons has many entire races of creatures that are labeled evil. On the other side are your metallic dragons. brass, gold, silver, and so on, which are known as good dragons. So it is unlikely that a good dragon is hanging out with goblins. Or at least they would have a very, very complicated living situation.
But we could extrapolate is this dragon has something to do with the Slain Stone and perhaps something to do with its disappearance.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
And of the remaining locations, what is the most likely?
I mean, it might not be
hide a
any of those
dragon.
locations. It might be like the fifth
It's gotta be
location
pretty
off the
big,
map.
though.
That's why I think if we go, we can probably, find if they've got a book where somebody's been writing down dragon sightings or something.
You think the kobolds do a lot of
Yeah,
paperwork?
Well, I mean, like if
the captain's log, January 2nd,
Yeah.
saw a dragon in the temple.
Well, we could ask our wizard friend if
Hello.
there's a building. So is there? We're just wondering if this. I mean, these look like dragon scales.
Oh,
Might there still be?
I never noticed those.
Might there still be? Where might a dragon be able to hide around here?
I don't know. I don't get out much.
Are there
Probably.
any big buildings?
Well, I mean, I guess probably not somewhere where there's a lot of goblins or kobolds. So, there's a tavern that burned down, so that's pretty empty. Nobody really hangs out in the temple districts. Goblins aren't too into baths. So any of those would be potentially places where you might find, I don't know, at least not goblins. The stables are definitely in heavy use. They keep all their wolves there. And, mansion full of goblins and a hobgoblin. Marketplace, a lot of goblins.
Okay.
All right.
so
Good
temple
question.
or spa.
Temple's the closest,
Temple and
right?
spa, the classic real estate dilemma.
How about
Yeah.
temple then spa?
Mm.
Yeah.
Temple, spa, then just go and ask the boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you got a dragon?
Okay, so am I casting Pass Without Trace?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, I'm doing it. We are now going to be invisible.
All right. I need everybody. I'm assuming you're exiting the library and attempting to traverse Gorisbad without incurring a fight with some goblins or kobolds. So you need to make some stealth checks. So everybody make a stealth check. And thanks to Pass Without Trace, you'll get to add 10 to whatever your stealth check, is just based on your stealth score.
That is
10? We don't have to roll a d10?
No, you do a stealth check, which roll a d20, add your
Yep.
stealth modifier, and then add 10 to that.
Oh, cool. I thought we'd have
Yeah.
to roll for that 10.
No, it is.
29.
25.
Okay,
16.
anything above a 20 is really good.
I got
Okay.
26.
21.
26.
Did anyone get below a 20?
16.
16 is with the plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to say
Bad
that's good enough.
dice, bad dice.
Yeah. Five of you, or no, there's, how many of you are there? There's 6 of you. 5 of you got into the 20s. 1 of you got a high teens. You managed to sneak through the neighborhoods. You're also not going too far from the library to the temple in search of things. I will say you are very aware that there are now actively patrols of kobolds and goblins walking up and down the street looking for presumably you in a way that there were not. And you dart from alley to alley, you stick to the shadows, you use your Pass Without Trace, you avoid those patrols, but it is clear to you that you are now wanted individuals in Gorisbad. Chelsea, you had a question?
Yeah, Leona's tiny. Any chance I can hide her in my cloak?
Probably not for traveling like across, like if you just needed to in a brief moment, sure. But I think probably 2 people in 1 cloak is not actually less stealthy than
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying, Dax.
Yeah.
I'm huge.
And so you eventually arrive at the Temple District. The Temple District looks. There clearly were at some point several shrines here, but most of them look like the structures are no longer intact. either through deliberate damage or just decay and lack of upkeep. There is one shrine building still standing that clearly has like it is a shrine of the moon. There's all kinds of like moon iconography on the outside of the temple.
Celine is really into this because this seems to be Selûnite type moony things. So
is Leona, as I'm a druid of the moon circle.
Of the moon, yeah.
Got a lot of moon people here. We're going to check out the
Yeah,
moon.
Buffy
You head
says,
into the moon?
so do we show them our butt or something?
Barbie laughs at that.
Buffy,
Classic
Buffy,
barbarian.
Buffy.
So you head into the Shrine of the Moon. Nature has kind of reclaimed this temple. There's like plants and moss and grasses kind of growing all over. And, you know, compared to, say, a burnt-out tavern or a sad library that you've been in, this place is actually kind of, like, peaceful. Though it's clearly kind of fallen apart, it does not look like it has been, like, actively vandalized or desecrated or anything like that. It seems like maybe there has not been a lot of goblin activity here.
Can I roll for history?
Yeah, sure.
I want to see if I can recognize anything about this from different books I've read or songs I've heard. No, that's a 6.
Okay. Nope. Seems like a lovely temple here. Yeah, must be that the people of Kiristan were, at least a decent number of them, were into worshipping the moon.
Can I do a religion check since this is kind of my
Sure.
bag? That is an 18.
You know that a variety of faiths and religions have the moon as part of their worship, either in terms of just worshiping the moon as like a symbol of like, you know, purity. Some people are into worshiping it as like a symbol of change with night and day. I would say this is clearly you're relatively this does not look like a cult operation. It doesn't look like a place where there is ritual sacrifice. This seems like more of just your, you know, quiet contemplation and kind of shrine.
I'm gonna just go to the nearest like tree or tall bush and just
Sure.
kind of put my hand on it. Just
Mhm.
commune with nature for a second.
Okay.
Nature in a temple.
I would like to search around the area for more dragon scales.
Okay. Give me a
That's an idea.
investigation check, Barbie.
Can I give her some guidance on that to help?
Yeah,
Yep. So that adds a D4, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Adding D4. So that is 15.
All right. You are looking around, and you are not seeing any dragon scales. You're searching pretty carefully, but you do find tracks. There's at least 2 sets of tracks here in the dirt that is kind of built up on the floor of this shrine.
I'm going to follow the tracks.
All right.
How many... did these look like feet or paws?
I said there were 2, so why not both? One of each. Is that what you want to hear? Barbie, do you want to follow the foot tracks or footsteps? Foot tracks? I don't know. What do we call things? Or do you want to
Yes,
follow the paw prints? Footprints or paw
the-
prints?
Footprints.
All right, you follow the footprints.
I will
They're
be
like
slightly cautious, but not super cautious. I'm still under
Barefoot.
this stealth thing.
humanoid footprints. Give me another investigation check as you try and follow them through the ruins of the of the temple.
13.
All right. It's not too hard to follow them, and you end up kind of, they kind of just meander around the temple, and then they kind of you follow them, and you end up kind of like behind the main shrine monument there, and you kind of turn a corner, and there is like a disheveled, maybe late 20s young man, kind of cowering behind the shrine, looking at you kind of with wild eyes.
Hello. What are you doing
Hello.
back here?
I'm hiding.
From all the goblins?
Yeah, you're not with them, right?
I'm not with them. They are not nice. They don't like us. How did you get here? How long?
I kind of live here. It's not great.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Did you like just travel in here, or have you been here for a really long time?
It's been a while.
I've got some friends. Do you want to come and meet some friends of mine? They're safe. They're not with the goblins either.
Roll persuasion.
It's like, hi, I'm Barbie. Do you want to come meet all my friends?
Hi, Barbie.
I rolled a 6.
Not really. Maybe I'll just stay here until you all leave.
Okay. Do you need any help?
Do you have anything to eat?
I dig in my bag and I give him some rations.
He eats them noisily and rapidly.
I say, okay, well,
Thanks.
I'll
Thanks, those
see
are
ya.
great.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And I go back to my friends and tell them I found
The
some
guy.
random guy who I didn't even ask his name because I
So rude.
assume it's
Did-
Ken.
Did you ask about the dragon?
No, because I thought maybe you would like to come talk with me because he's not coming to
Sure.
you.
I will follow the tracks back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buffy's gonna
I'm-
go too, and Buffy's
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
go too.
"Hello, guy. I got a cookie."
Do you have a cookie?
Let's say we do. Let's say Buffy does.
Okay, let's say we do.
It's not actually a
all right.
cookie. It's kind of a date bar, but it's plausible.
Mm.
But she just wants to say, "Do you want? I got
All
a
right.
cookie."
A bunch of you, it seems like let's just say an overwhelming number of you head back over to the corner of the shrine and look at this disheveled, kind of wretched young man who's kind of hiding behind the stone monument. And he's, oh gosh, there's so many of you. Can I help you?
Well, can we help you? You look really scared, and clearly you're really hungry. What's your story? Hey, what's your name?
My name's Hoyt. Kyrus Hoyt.
Kyrus Hoyt?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Leona.
Maybe you know my family.
Tell us about your family.
Oh, I'm from the Royal Kyrus line. I mean, I don't want to brag, he says the disheveled man garbed in rags, kind of choking down Barbie's rations. But my family used to run this town.
I give her a
why are
cookie.
you?
So you like a prince?
I mean, I think there's some confusing stuff with it's contested.
I'll take that
But-
as yes.
I feel like by being here, I had a plan to cement my claim to the throne, and it didn't go well. My friends, they ran away. Some of them died before the ones that ran away, and it's just me now. But I'll show them.
Is there anything we can do to help with this claim to the throne?
Do you have any interest in killing all of the goblins?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
I kind of like them to surrender peacefully, but if
I
that's
mean-
not possible,
Why do you want
And
all the
if-
goblins dead?
well, because then
goblins.
my family can retake Karis Dan. It can, and we can be beloved by the people and collect taxes and rule again.
Are there many people here?
Well, I mean, presumably they'd come back, right?
Depends on the
There's
taxes.
a lot of rats here. I don't know.
I tried getting a job. I am not meant for that kind of life.
Of jobs.
Yeah.
Buffy.
Can I ask you,
Buffy goes over to him.
Let's be clear. You're all adventurers getting
Yes.
by murdering goblins and wolves and stuff. None of you are 9-to-5ers either. So
It's
you know,
true.
let's
So
not-
Buffy goes over to him and kisses him on the forehead.
Okay. Just because.
And then she turns back to the rest of the group and says, well, I was hoping he'd turn into a frog. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, it is usually.
Why did you do that? And Kiris Hoyt transforms into a man-sized rat.
Oh,
Good going,
was it
Celine.
supposed to be a rat all along? I thought it was a frog.
not the plan, Celine.
What
There's
did you
a
do?
man-sized rat, a were-rat, if you will, standing in front of you. He looks the rat also looks wild-eyed, disheveled, and extremely stressed out.
How many biscuits do you have left?
Yeah, feed him immediately.
/ cookies.
Well, I mean, whatever they are. I think Buffy's reaction is to say, do I have to kiss him again to make him go back to being a guy? Because I don't really want to kiss a rat.
Well, you kissed him once.
Technically you already did.
I bought it. Break it, I bought it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
well,
all
Leona shifts into her giant direwolf shape.
Oh, nice.
How does that work? And just kind of stands there glaring at the giant rat.
Okay.
And Buffy says, slow your roll, Prince Rat Boy. We're all friends here. I gave you a cookie.
Yeah, it's okay, he says in a slightly higher pitched voice. Sorry, I didn't mean to transform. I just got so confused. Look, I don't know if it's safe for you to be here. Every now and then the goblins, they come looking for me. I think they know that I'm here somewhere in town. Maybe you should leave.
What about the dragon?
What dragon?
I growl. Leona growls.
What dragon? He says faster and higher pitch. Give me a quick perception check, somebody.
I rolled a mere 9, so I do not perceive.
I got a 13.
All right. You're focused on Kiris Hoyt. He seems like a strange and troubled young man, half prince, half rat, just trying to get by in the world.
Ashrin's gonna mosey over there now.
Yeah.
Check out the situation.
I mean, should we ask him about the slaying stone?
You're welcome to.
Well, I'm a
See-
wolf. I can't.
How about the
I mean,
slaying
he's-
stone? Have you heard anything about that?
There used to be like a bunch of them. My family used them to deal with people who endangered Karis Dan.
We think a dragon's got one.
Oh, I don't think there are anymore. I mean, that would be real bad if there were.
We're pretty sure there is one. That's
why
why
we're
we're
here.
here.
We're
to
also pretty sure
take it
there's a
into-
dragon.
Custody.
Custody.
She's a cop. That's how she thinks.
Oh.
So you've like never seen a dragon flying overhead.
Oh, I'd remember that.
Anything else weird that's happened recently? You know, like
I mean, I
have you seen
mentioned
any-
that thing where goblins have been hunting me, right?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
that's kind of standard for here. You seen any orcs?
But no. There's a hobgoblin. He's got a drake. That's like a dragon, but you know that dragons and drakes are different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we know. I mean, is there anything we could do for you? I feel kind of bad just like coming in, scaring you, kissing you, and then leaving.
I've been treated worse.
It's not a great first date.
So you're just gonna stay here, hang out? Not
I
leave?
guess. I mean, eventually, maybe the goblins will leave, and then I'll be in charge.
So what is your plan? You said you had a plan. What's your plan?
Well, my friends and we were going to kill all the goblins, and that didn't work out. I'm still figuring out the next plan, you know? Look at you guys being like, whoa, why don't people have a plan? We just had a plan this morning. Now we're all in on plans. We're the Dungeons and Dragons who always have a plan and judge people poorly who don't have plans.
Do as we say, not as we do.
Do you want it? I mean, like, if we could help you with the whole kind of rat thing, would that be helpful?
It's complicated. It's kind of a curse. He kind of scratches at his neck.
Right. Okay.
I stay here in the temple because, like, the moon is calming to me.
I get that. The moon is really good. I mean, take it from me. But
so it's he still has humanoid feet, right?
No. Right now he has paws.
He was making paw and footprints.
Is this? Yeah, it's. He is responsible for all of the footprints we've seen.
There you go. Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
When there were 2 sets of footprints, that was him coming back another time as a were-rat.
He carried himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if there's nothing else there, he knows there's nothing else here. So.
Yeah. Is there anything that needs to happen to break your curse that you know of?
I figure this is actually not such a bad thing for me.
Okay.
I mean,
so you seem
we
cool.
won't judge.
Is he a humanoid?
So he is. He was human when he is in were-rat form. He's basically like he's like Master Splinter from Ninja Turtles. He's a rat-shaped humanoid creature. He's got claws and paws, but he's 5 feet tall and still kind of wearing the clothing that he was wearing as a human.
So if one of you you married him in humanoid form and then he transformed into rat form,
he's still the same person.
I'm just saying.
Did you not even, this is the difference between people who've been through official wedding training versus the people who level up to level 3 in the field without getting their certificate.
Look, I've read the wording exactly.
I'm just saying, you live in a world with magic. They've figured out like a lot of the loopholes, so they've closed them. It's not like you're the first you're not the first person to try and like do a life insurance scam with somebody who has lycanthropy. This is not,
just says it's only humanoids that can be married. So
he is in both, whether in rat or human form, humanoid. So
also you have to marry both sides.
Yeah. Also, he claims he's a prince. No one rolled an insight check on that. Also, he's a prince of a family that no longer rules anything.
Yes.
So he's an alleged fallen prince.
I can fix him.
You can fix him? Okay.
I was going to say, I just heard that he's a prince. Like
you were like, I don't need to hear anymore. Everything else is just details that are getting in the way.
If this is happening, I would like to be bridesmaid. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
I did get a 22 to an insight check to check his general, like, is he generally being honest? I wasn't here for the whole conversation.
He's being a little evasive. You don't think that he's a prince, but you do think he's, of royal lineage.
But he thinks he is.
He thinks that is not completely a lie, but he wished he thought it for certain. I'm just going to point out a lot of people have designs on this prince, but like Buffy already kissed him, so it's get in line.
Turned into a rat man.
She has the dibs.
She
that how that
seemed
works?
a little uninterested.
She says, "Not my worst first date, but no."
Do we think hearing the story of how the town got taken over would be helpful? Because he hasn't told us that yet, has he? Like, how did he get deposed?
Oh, well, I mentioned that we had these slaying stones, and they were really useful for keeping the other kind of factions that lived near Karis Dan at bay. Never had any trouble with elves or dwarves or other humans. But then an army of goblins came, and they did not seem to care that we could potentially kill their leaders. And I guess they kind of called our bluff because they won.
Why didn't you just kill their leaders with one of your slaying stones?
Well, the trick with the slaying stones is you have to know the name of the person that you wish to slay, and you have to be able to visualize them in your mind. And whereas the people that ruled other adjacent cities and countries were kind of known to us and people that you would know and know the names of, we did not actually know that.
Introduce themselves before they took over.
They did not. We did not know the names or likenesses of the leaders of the goblin army.
So just going back a little minute there, did you use the slaying stones to kill the leaders in other places around your...
Oh, no, not unless we really had to.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really have to?
So you did then.
I mean, not personally. I mean, I think my grandfather did a couple times.
Okay. Just file that away.
They just want to rule over people again and tax them.
Yeah.
And build their castles.
Celine's kind of whispers like, I don't think these people should have slaying stones.
No, I think we need
I mean,
to
they
just
don't anymore.
move on.
So,
I don't think they should get it back. Okay.
I think until now, no one has suggested that you hand the slaying stones back to the Kiristan ruler.
No, but it was like, I was prepared to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they don't seem to be the right kind of people.
What kind of people? James?
I feel like I'm watching Star Trek Discovery again, where I'm like, are you sure you're the ones who need that power?
All right. While you are somewhat distracted thinking about various wedding configurations and receptions and questioning Cyrus Hoyt about his plans or lack thereof, suddenly you're aware that there's kind of movement all around you and that perhaps you are not alone here in this Temple of the Moon.
Oh no, is it more rats?
Well,
Please no more rats.
Oh man.
We have a rat king, though. He can scare them off.
He's a rat prince. He's not a rat king.
Basically kind of climbing over the walls and kind of scurrying through doorways all around you is several goblin warriors who look quite hostile. Let's see.
But we're invisible, right?
Well,
we are.
You are cloaked in shadows.
Right, cloaked in shadows.
Yeah. Let's see. And they, the lead of them, is kind of waving a kind of very shiny silvery sword around, and he kind of screams in his little battle cry. And remind me, some of you can speak Goblinoid at this point.
No, one of us has a helmet.
One of you has a helmet.
So I transform back into human shape and I put the helmet on.
Oh, okay. And you hear the goblin say, "Kill the rat man!"
Okay, guys, they're after him, not us.
all right.
Okay, should we just
We
go?
can stealth out of here then.
I mean, I feel Celine would not leave somebody, even if they seem a bit genocide-y.
He's just a stupid kid.
But I think he could be helpful. It was his castle that the boss is in now. What if we took him with us and he could help us find our way in the castle?
It was his grandfather's castle.
And he says...
Maybe he was there as a kid. You remember a few secret passages.
Yeah, for all we know, he's like the cook's son.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he might still know the secret passages. Who knows?
Probably
we
more
probably
likely.
shouldn't have a long conversation about this.
Yeah, as you are talking about it, he is murdered by 7 goblins.
Done.
All right.
Encounter over. We walk away.
Should we roll for initiative, perhaps?
I think you should roll for initiative because the goblins are rolling for initiative.
What if we left?
You can leave. You can leave on your turn.
On our turn, that's a real footnote there. Real asterisk there, Tony.
All right. So you are aware that you have basically been surrounded by goblins coming in through the various doors and informal doors created by lack of maintenance to this temple. But, I think perhaps partly because you are nestled in shadows in your Pass Without Trace, many of you will get to go. In fact, all of you will get to go before the goblins go. So I see Dax, Barbie, Leona, Celine, Buffy, Astrid, then Team Goblin, then Kyrus Hoyt. So, Dax, you are first. Dax, you are kind of off to the side, perhaps but hanging out by the entrance to the shrine. And there are two goblins that have kind of run in through the door behind you. All the goblins are armed with scimitars, though it looks like they have javelins they could be throwing if they needed to. I would say each of these goblins looks significantly tougher than any of the goblins you have encountered so far in your explorations of Gorsbad. These are not just these are not civilian goblins. These are basically a goblin raiding party out to cause trouble.
Cool.
So
They
Dax,
found
you
it.
are first.
I'm going to shout to the party, guys, I'll clear the door. Then I'm going to attack the goblin closest to me with an unarmed strike. And that is... Boop. Hold, please. What are my... okay, there it is. Which is an 11.
An 11 will not hit these goblins. These goblins have armor. These are they're tough looking. So you maybe punch him and you just get like a fistful of chainmail as you punch this goblin.
Annoying. Then I will use a key point or a Kai point, and I will use Flurry of Blows on him as well.
Okay.
Try again. Oh my god. Also an 11. Exciting.
Not great.
Nope.
All right, Dax, I will point out you are kind of separated from the group, and there are a decent number of goblins near you.
Well, then while my Flurry of Blows also allows me to disengage, now that I have Way of the Drunken Master, I will twist away and I get 10 extra feet. So I will run away.
Good choice. Good choice.
I will run back to, I think, here before I run out of movement.
Okay. Barbie, you are next. You're with the main group standing near Kyrus Hoyt. There's one goblin that has kind of jumped over the wall, kind of behind you all. You see other goblins kind of beyond Kyrus Hoyt to the east as well.
I am going to go into a fantastic pink rage and say, as a bonus action, say, "You're not going to mess with my friends." And I'm going to move towards this goblin over here. And I believe that gives me a +2 on damage, but not attack rolls. This is the first time I'm raging ever.
Okay.
So I am going to have, so that's bonus. I get to whack them with my hand axe. Let's see how we do. Hopefully I get better at fighting. I rolled a 1. So I'm really angry. And I'm really crappy at
you
hitting.
Smash a stone pillar in this otherwise beautiful temple. And the goblin seems somewhat intimidated by that, but then realized that you were trying to hit him. And then he kind of, grabbed,
which only makes me rage more.
All right. Leona, you are next. You're with the main group talking to Kyrus Hoyt. There are goblins in several directions from where you are in the shrine.
So I'm going to use my thorn whip to take out the goblin that's most threatening to us right now, which is it the one near Barbie?
Probably the one near Barbie, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I think you're going to have to head a little bit closer, but you have plenty of movement to get over there.
Okay, so I get over there, and I roll all of a 6.
On your D20, you rolled a 6?
I rolled a 1 plus my 5, yeah, so I got a 6.
That is unfortunate. So you also whip another piece of stonework near this goblin. There's like a lot of just crumbling stonework all around this goblin who is otherwise untouched.
We're going to collapse a section of temple on top of him. That's the plan.
Leona, you all set?
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Celine, you are next. Buffy, get ready.
Okay, right. Celine sort of places her hand on her armor and it glows briefly, and then she I think is gonna head how far can we go? 30 No, that's not going to work, is it? I'm going to run towards one at the top and near the crumbling pillars and attack with my Warhammer and see if I can hit this person.
Yeah, I think if people would stop rolling ones, you will do a lot better.
That is a natural 20.
That is the opposite of a 1.
So that's good. So that's you do the damage dice twice.
Yeah. We play Dungeons and Dragons all the time. We know some of the rules.
Yeah, just I very rarely roll a natural 20. Okay, so that is 8, which is good. 7, which is also good, plus 2. So 17 damage.
Okay, you deliver a devastating blow to this goblin. He is very hurt and bloody, and suddenly he doesn't feel so arrogant about getting missed twice by other people.
And
All set, Celine?
Yeah, I used my bonus action earlier, so
All
I
right.
can't do anything else.
Buffy, what will you do? Astrid, get ready.
That guy's still alive, huh?
Yeah.
All right. 15 to hit.
15 will not hit an armored goblin warrior.
That's it.
Okay. Astrid?
There aren't any guys super close to me. Do I want to? Yeah, I guess I will walk over to that goblin. Will run. I'm slow, so
Plod
but I do
over.
I plod over. Yeah. 2-weapon fighting. So first, I'm gonna try to hit with my mace. That's a 22, which I'm
That'll
assuming
hit.
does hit. I'll do my second hit with a quarterstaff. That's a 13.
13 misses, but the 22 hits.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 6 points of I'm assuming bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you
bludgeoning
thwack
damage.
him, and
Goblin
the
damage.
goblin tumbles to the ground.
Got him.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, you might still have movement if you want to move around.
I don't. I have 20 feet.
All right. 20 feet, so slow.
Yeah.
The goblins are next. Okay. Well, there's a large cluster of goblins along the south wall of the shrine, and no one has really done anything about them. So they are going to move forward, and they are going to, I think they're going to throw javelins at Dax, for lack of a better target. So let's see. This is going to be 4 javelin attacks coming your way. Dax, I'm a little worried about how this is going to work out, because that's a lot of javelins.
Can I deflect missile?
These are literally missiles that you could deflect. I don't
Amazing.
know when remind me how deflect missile works in terms of what you get to choose.
It's a reaction, so I don't know if I
Mhm.
get to do that to each of the javelins, but you reduce
you can only
the,
do one reaction a turn.
Then one reaction
so-
it is. You,
but maybe you want to do it only on one that was going to hit you.
It
Correct.
only works on one that would hit.
Okay, well, let's check then if any, because 2 of them are very low. I rolled a 15, an 11, a 10, and a critical 24.
The
Does a
15
hit
and the
you?
24 would hit me, yeah.
All right, so let's assume that you probably want to deflect the 15 just because it's first.
Sure.
And so 4 javelins whistle through the air. One goes to your left, one goes to your right, one is straight on, and you bat it out of the way with your monk-like reflexes. And unfortunately, that 4th javelin catches you like right in the side as you batted that javelin away. And with deflect missile, you can't do anything else with it, right? I think at higher levels you can throw it back at them.
You reduce the damage by a
reduce the damage.
D10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level, and then if it goes down to 0, that means you caught it and you can throw it back. I did not reduce
nice.
it to 0. I reduced it
Okay.
to 2.
All right, so you take 2 damage from the one that you kind of deflected, and then unfortunately
Oh, I'm sorry. I reduced it by 8, so I don't know if that actually
Then
gets
you caught
2.
it.
Great,
Yeah,
cool.
You caught one, but then another one gets you right in the side for 7 damage.
Ooh.
So that's 4 goblins attacking from the south. the two goblins up north. There were three. Two of them are dead. The other two kind of scurry in, and I think they're just going to throw javelins at Karis Hoyt because they came here to kill a were-rat.
Can I throw the javelin back?
Let me just...
I can spend a key point.
If it says you can...
If I catch it and spend a key point, I can throw it back at it using making a ranged attack with a monk weapon.
You want to do that? Yeah, I guess
do.
you might. Hey, you caught it. Yeah, this is what monks do, right?
This is what we do. All right, so I'm going to throw it back like a normal ranged attack, but with a monk weapon. All right, great. That is a 21.
All right. I'm going to say that was the leftmost goblin that you caught it and threw it back. And so how much damage does that do?
How much does a javelin do?
I guess it does 4 piercing damage.
I have 1d6 plus 2.
Actually, yeah, roll 1d6 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2 it is. 5 damage.
All right. That, it's not a lot, but it's very insulting when you get damage on your own turn, which is what just happened to that goblin. It's very insulting, very rude. All right, up on the north side of the shrine, goblins are throwing javelins not at you, but at a were-rat. A were-rat does not have a very high armor class, I'm reading here. So Karis Hoyt just got hit for 2 javelins for 12 damage total. He is bloodied. He looks not good.
The line ends here, I guess.
That's the spirit, James. All right, he is next. I think that he is fighting for his life. He kind of drops to all 4, runs over to the nearest goblin that threw a javelin at him, and attempts to bite that goblin on the leg. 17 will hit that goblin. He tears open that goblin's leg for 3 damage. Also, that goblin possibly has lycanthropy now. We won't get into that goblin's medical history just yet. All right. That was the first round of combat. Second round, speed round. Dax, you are next. There are 4 goblins coming in your direction, all of them armed with javelins. Probably you don't want to get peppered with 4 javelins over and over again.
I do not want that, so I'm going to approach goblins and attack them to try and get them. So I have these 4 in front of me.
Yeah, the leftmost one is slightly damaged because you hit them with a javelin, if that's helpful information.
Where we're going first. So right. I'm going to go unarmed strike at that guy again.
Yep.
And that is doing math, 16?
16 is not quite enough. People who were paying very close attention might be able to interpolate that the armor class of a goblin is 17.
Then I will use my bonus action.
These are not your average goblins. These are tough hunter goblins.
Tough cookies. Then I will use my bonus action to try again an unarmed strike.
All right.
Okay, so that time is a 19.
19 does hit.
All right, so boom, got him with a 1d4 plus 2. 6.
All right, that goblin is bloodied and sad. All right, Dax is basically fighting half of the goblin squad by himself, whereas the rest of you ganged up on 1 goblin. Barbie.
Well, Barbie cares more about her friends than she does about this rando, so she is going to...
He has a very elaborate backstory that no one's invested in.
Yes, but Barbie is a little shallow, so deep backstories don't matter. So she's going to move up as far as she can.
Just deep wallets.
And then throw a javelin, still raging. Leave Dax alone. And she's going to go for this one that's like straight in front of her.
Okay.
And let's see. Let's pick a different dice again. I've got a whole selection so I can rotate.
At the very least, you have presented multiple targets to the goblin javelineers.
Yes, and I am resistant when I am raging.
Oh.
17 plus 4 is 21.
That hits. Your javelin flies through the air and gets a goblin right in the shoulder for
Would this be considered a strength weapon?
I think it's
Melee?
probably dexterity when you're throwing it.
Okay, so I don't get to add +2.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
And then I rolled a 1, so 3 points of damage.
Okay. A glancing
Woohoo.
blow.
Well, at least I hit.
Yeah, at least you hit. All set?
And if I have 2-weapon fighting, I can't do a second javelin, can I? Probably
I
not.
do not know how to weapon fighting and
I do
javelins
not
work.
know.
2-weapon fighting is for melee, isn't it?
Melee, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's more like having 2 hand axes,
Yeah.
like I do,
Yeah.
not
Right.
getting to throw multiple javelins.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, then I will wait till next turn.
All right.
Move in.
Leona, there's like a fight happening off to the east of you and a fight happening off to the south of you, and you are not part of either of those fights yet.
Okay, so this grouping up here on the east there's Rat Boy and 2 goblins,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
But then
correct.
down to the south is Dax is down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Fear to the group to the east of me, which means that they are very frightened because they see a phantasmal image of their worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever
All
they're
right.
holding, become frightened. Okay.
You need to move over
I
there.
will tell you. Yeah, so you'll have to move closer, which you should have plenty of space to do.
Okay.
And I will tell you, goblins, not the wisest of creatures. Let's see. This is the one that Curious Hoyt just bit. Rolls a wisdom saving throw. This is the other one. All right. The first one failed. The second one succeeded. So the first one is terrified. And let's see. What does the spell do? It drops his sword. And is frightened. While frightened, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you. Safest route available. And yeah, that goblin's gonna run away. The other goblin overcame it and is unaffected. I'm gonna put that little skull symbol represents a unafraid goblin.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to change into a giant hyena in preparation for my next
you do.
turn.
As you do.
As one
I feel
does.
like, it's like I'm really scary. Also, I'm a giant hyena. Those two things are unrelated. But yeah. Celine, you stand over the body of a fallen goblin. You hear that goblin is as they are fading from this world is whispering something.
I guess I should listen.
You want to take your whole turn to listen to this goblin's dying words?
No.
No.
You don't speak goblin anyway.
Celine!
You don't have a helmet.
That's
on.
true. I don't actually
Yeah.
speak goblin. So,
Yeah.
I mean, while I am sympathetic, I didn't kill the goblin. So I am going to... I don't have a lot of things that work on a distance. So I'm going to move over here next to Rat Prince and lay a hand on them and work out in my head how many hit points they need. And I can
this rat prince is down at least 12 hit points. So
they get 12 hit points back.
all right.
And can I do anything as a bonus?
Really? You used your turn to heal the rat boy?
Seriously?
Look, lawful good.
Okay.
Some of us are fighting
This is
4
what-
goblins at once. But
This is what
you're
you
over here
get.
healing
Paladin.
that way.
Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
None of the rest of you are imminently
Look.
about to die.
James is playing a lawful good character for the first time, and he's still figuring it out. He's played so many iterations of Chaos Monkeys that he's figuring
This
this out.
is growth.
Also,
for
that
James.
white supremacist lion that he played once that we don't talk about.
He wasn't a white supremacist, he was a misogynist. I just want that to be perfectly clear.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, that's so
sorry.
much better. That
The
is so
men's
much
rights
better.
lion.
King of the jungle. King.
Yeah.
Red pill lion.
Patriarchy.
Yeah.
Look, he died after one adventure. It's fine.
Regrettable
Um,
total party kill characters.
I can't do a whole lot else with a bonus action, so yeah, I'm just going to stand there.
All right. Buffy, do you want to waste a turn?
I don't want to. It may happen. I'm going to come down
Oh.
here by Barbara because I think that's about my movement, and I'm going to shoot a crossbow at... can I see this guy by Dax, or can I not?
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Okay, well then I'll shoot him.
Yeah.
He's towering over Dax. 17.
17 is the armor class of a goblin.
Yay. 8 damage.
Oh, so badly hurt, but still alive.
That's it.
All right, Ashrin. It's like it's like a just a quiet whisper on this goblin's lips.
Oh. How far down is Dax
In health?
in health, in hit points?
Dax, how far down are you in health or hit points?
I'm at 60%, so I'm at 14 hit points. That's what I have.
Okay, I'm going to do a feature that I haven't done before because that's fun. And I'm going to shout to Dax, "You're doing great. Keep it up. Looking good." And you get 4 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Thanks, fam.
That's
What
it.
is that inspiring word or emboldening bond? Something like that?
Rally.
Rally. Okay.
I got some real fun. You'll be hearing more of Buffy's pep talks later.
Mm-hmm. Run faster. Got it.
All right. So I'm going to move my maximum amount of movement, which is not much.
Remember,
squares.
if you don't want an action, you can move twice, but,
Yeah, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get to a point where I can see the goblins or some of the goblins that are near Dax. And I'm going to glare really hard. And a floating spectral weapon is going to appear above this one that's right next to Dax. Because I can see that they're in pretty bad shape. So my first time trying this is going to be with someone already down on their luck. And so I think it's going to be a mace that I pull out, spectral mace. Whiffed it. My first attempt with this weapon, still getting the hang of it, completely whiffed it. Went
it's
above
hard, a
everybody's
spectral
head.
weapon, like the weight is
Yeah.
all weird on it. It's like requires a lot of focus. It's
And
not
the
it's
mind
not easy.
control, it's weird. So,
There's a lag on the, it's the frame rate of them.
latency, high
Yeah.
latency
Yeah.
on this thing.
So
That's a bummer, but I tried.
I
All
feel
right.
ya.
So you have regrouped, you have defeated one goblin, but so many more goblins awaits here in this Temple of the Moon, where they have come not seeking you, but apparently seeking Kiris Hoyt, the were-rat, and you are just caught in the in-between. The goblins are next, but we're gonna have to wait until next time to see what the goblins do on their turn. Will you be able to save Kiris Hoyt? Are there secrets of Gorazbad that he can share with you?
Probably.
Will he be able to institute a new government that's based around were-rat worship? For answers to questions such as these, tune in next time to Total Party Kill.
The Incomparable Podcast Network. Become a member and support this show today. theincomparable.com/members